Oh my God, is she cold this morning? Get him some nipple warmers. Why doesn't he like that one?
He hates when I spank him.
Sledaddicz is brought to you by Team Vincent Motorsports, Bergstrom Carbides, Ledger Performance, Ultimax Belts, Stud Boy Studs, and Radio World.
Alright, so welcome to Ville Marie. We're just at the Crevier station. We got a crew of 8 guys on this trip, just with Mr. Ledger, his buddy Jeff. Ledger's riding his wife's beautiful purple 900R. Got my buddy Ivan here also on his 900R. And we're just going to get rolling here from the Crevier station. This is where we launch, leave the trucks here and whatnot, and we're going to make our way on to 63. And the plan today is actually to head up to Val-d'Or. So we have a short ride. We did a good car ride this morning leaving from Ledger's place, and we got about a 200k day, so it's actually not a big day, just because it's about a half day ride up to Val-d'Or. Going to be rocking the Lynx. She's ready to go for touring. This is going to be a nice big long 7-day tour. And I'm going to fill you guys in on exactly where we're going along the way, give you guys some of the different spots that we're staying overnight and some of the lunch stops. And really excited, it's my first saddlebag of the year. These are always, you know, the most fun to do when you're just going for a week at a time. So definitely looking forward to it. Should be awesome. We'll see you guys shortly once we get on the trail. Oh my God, is she cold this morning? It's like minus 20 up here. Definitely going to be a cold rip today, so I'm glad I got my big windshield on. And I think we're all set to go. Alright, so we're just hopping on 63 here, just out of Ville Marie. And it's super cold this morning, guys, like minus 20, probably feels like minus 30. Gonna do my best to get some good video, hopefully, of this trip. Today is definitely going to be a tough one, but we'll see how we go with the GoPro. But for now, super excited. This is a good bunch of guys that I went on a trip with last year when I went and did back Gas Bay trip for the first time ever. And Ledger's got a good crew here. So we got Chris, we got his buddy John Tate, we got Jeff with us, we got another Jeff with us, we got our buddy Ovid, who flew in all the way from Norway, who's Mr. MCX. So you guys know we obviously do a lot with MCX. And it should be a great trip. So we got 8 guys on this one. We got our buddy Ivan with us as well. And our plan today is really a short rip. Make sure all the sleds are good to go. 200k ride up 63. And then we're going to make our way over, cut across the 309 to Val-d'Or. Done this rip many times. It's one of my favorite areas to be riding in. And it's a fantastic location to go. Val-d'Or is a beautiful spot. There's lots of good riding up there. And then tonight, my buddy Keith, actually from Kitchener, is going to make his way and drive to Val-d'Or to meet us. So that's pretty cool. Expecting it to be quite busy out on the trails today, so we'll see how things go. It's a Saturday afternoon, and I'm sure lots of people will be out today. Thank you. And I am running everything today. I got the muffs going because my fingers were so cold just getting ready out of the at the truck there. And I just want to make sure I have a nice comfortable ride. So you really need to be prepared when it's these kind of cold days. There's an extreme cold weather alert in effect for I don't know, a lot of Ontario, really Northern Ontario, Northern Quebec. So I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable for the ride, that's all. Anyways, I'm stoked. This is my first saddlebag trip of the year. I've got, you know, 2 really good saddlebag trips lined up. This one and then another one with Jesse in a couple of weeks. We are planning to do Gas Bay. For now, I've had a fantastic season already, as I'm sure most of you have, with the riding and the great snowfall, obviously, that we've had all across Ontario. Lots of folks in Southern Ontario riding lots, and it's really just nice to see winter's back, and everybody's super excited to be on the snow again. Well, we're just gonna make our way up, and then I think there's a clubhouse up here. I'll see if the guys will stop, and we'll go from there.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Now they're what, like fucking 25?
Yeah. They just don't like cold. That's how it goes. They don't like cold. Ledger knows everybody.
I didn't bring Jerry with me.
Hey, I thought you left your wife at home.
Give me this one. No, I would take this one on the
He needs some nipple. Get him some nipple warmers. All right, just a quick pit stop here at the clubhouse. Chris was dropping off an MCX kit for one of his good customers up here in Lorainville, and this is actually the clubhouse that they moved from down south. So this is a different location, but same place. Great spot. And we're gonna make our way, get back on the trails and start heading up to 309 through Rapid 7 and then up towards Val-d'Or. Why doesn't he like that one?
He hates when I spank him. It's been so many years and so very often. He gets upset.
Has he ever beat you?
Never, ever, never.
Not a chance, ever.
Ever. I wouldn't lie. Even when he dreams he beat me, I just say I wasn't racing you. I was racing the guy behind me.
Huh?
You like that, eh? You like that story?
I love the sled.
Best I can come up
I think it's amazing.
And the truck is good?
Everything, the track is awesome. Works amazing. Just making our way on the 309 here. Just a gorgeous section through the trees. Lots of snow you can see. And it just turned super sunny, so we got a bluebird day of riding now for sure. And Mr. John Tate, one of the funniest guys I've ever met, is now leading the trip here in front of me. Man, the trees are just caked with snow in here. Gorgeous. Yeah, John's a hilarious guy. He's also used to be like a big go fast guy. Like him and Chris have been really good buddies for the longest time. And he also has some pretty incredible knowledge when it comes to sleds and performance and all that kind of stuff. And he just always jokes with Chris that Chris has never beat him. It's finally warming up just a little bit. I've been struggling with my GoPro batteries as usual. They've been crapping out, but making the best of it for today just because of how cold it is. I think tomorrow morning will be another super extreme cold morning to get going, and we've got a pretty big ride for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll make our way to Chibougamau, so that's going to be a big one. That's a 480k day, I think. Actually, should be a big one. Here in La Force now, we're just going to get some fuel. Doing good, buddy? Tater, you're ripping today. You're ripping good, man. So who's up ahead? Just Tate?
Yeah. Oh, Tate was leading. Okay. You know what? You fucking let off on the throttle to fix something, you're gone. It takes a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And I try to reel you in, and I reel you in, but that 210 helps you.
Let's find some room for Beans flip-flops.
That's it? Right on, I should be able to make it.
Just jam them in.
I got a bit of room, Chris.
Do you? Yeah, that's pretty tight. Here, you get one shoe.
You can put both of them in there, actually.
Hey?
You could put both in there.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're just coming through Rapid 7 right now. Trails have been pretty good. Weather's warmed up a bit, so that's good. Okay, I'll follow Beaner. Loving the ride of the links today. We had a couple sections that were lots of loose snow. Just tracks and hooks really well. Even in the loose stuff, it's just fantastic. So yeah, we're just making our way up the 309 through Rapid 7. And our fearless leader, John Tate, he's up ahead. We just let him Well, he didn't really stop. He just sort of kept going. So we let him go. And we'll catch up with him, making our way northbound towards Val-d'Or. And I think they got like some fresh snow, because it's definitely been loose for the last probably 50-60K. But it's been good riding as always. This it's great up here. It's such good trails. But man, it's been an awesome rip. Excited to get to the hotel. We'll get some drinks going. We'll get some oh, there's Tate. We'll get some dinner.
Gotta be. Fucking bad one, eh? Well, that's really hard to tell. You never can tell that.
What's happening, Tater? So now you can see, again, this is kind of the upper part of the 309 now. Just a beautiful section. You can see tons of snow up here. And this is what it's like when you get to northern Quebec. It was amazing. Like once we flipped the switch, 50K out of Ville Marie, how much more snow there was. And the trees are just caked in it. Beautiful shot there of Tate and then Chris. And we're just kind of a nice cruise today. Tate's been keeping just a nice, steady, easy pace, nothing too crazy. Everyone's being tame, because we got quite a bit of riding planned for this trip. You know, by the time we're said and done, back to the truck in 7 days, we're probably 2,500 kilometers. So it's going to be a really good saddlebag trip for sure. Just beautiful. And it's quite nice too, just because again you get a mix of like the windy stuff, and there's some fast straights and stuff, but I mean, look at it, it's just gorgeous up here. Hopefully we'll take a pit stop at the warm-up shack and then head into Val-d'Or. Alright, well, we're just coming into Val-d'Or. We should be coming up to the warm-up shack pretty shortly here. Look at the trees through here, just absolutely awesome. Tons of snow throughout this area already. Ooh, that's a hard one. Definitely getting a little junked out as you get closer to Val-d'Or, so I'm just assuming there's been lots of traffic coming through. But still pretty stellar, and I'm sure, as always, they're going to be out grooming tonight, so it'll be even better. But been a solid ride so far. I said we're going to be about 200K by the time we get to our destination, and it's been great so far. Fun day, fun half day of riding. Should be coming up to that clubhouse, I think, right at this intersection here. Again, you're just kind of continuing on that 309. I don't know, I think the guys might stop here. We'll see. Yeah, I think so. Alrighty. Mint. That was pretty nice, eh?
Sure was.
Got better as soon as you got on that trail.
Oh yeah, because it was, the other one was all fresh snow, like they hadn't groomed it.
They haven't groomed it. Yeah.
So you're just kind of all over the place, right? But this was good. Alright guys, well, we're still on the 309. We just broke off. It's a small trail into this Pouvoirie du Nord Outfitters here. Been an awesome ride so far. Like I said, we're about just shy of 200K from Ville Marie into it's actually just south of Val-d'Or where we're staying. It's not directly in Val-d'Or. So we're gonna make our way over to the lodge here and get settled in, and then my buddy Keith Day will be coming up tonight, which should be awesome. He's gonna be here actually probably like the middle of the night. Whoa. But what an awesome ride today. It's great to be back up in this hood. Day one, you know, just slowly coming to an end here. Sun's just coming down, and it's beautiful through the trees here into our lodge here. And I've actually never been here before. This will be a first for me. I don't think actually any of the guys have been here. They all know about it, but it'll be interesting to see what this place is like. The pictures online and stuff looked awesome. Really beautiful spot. And we tried to do things a little bit differently, and I gotta be honest, I know everybody stays at the Forestel, and we used to stay at the Forestel as well, but to be honest, the last 2-3 times I've stayed there, it's been terrible. The rooms are great, but the service is just terrible. Not really good in terms of dinner and kind of food experience. So I'm glad the guys chose something different to try in this hood, so we'll see how it goes. Definitely looking forward to relaxing for a bit. I'm sure we can get a fire going, warm up. Like I said, it's been an ultra cold day, and I think it's going to be super cold again tonight. So our morning run when we get up and going is going to be definitely a cold rip up towards Chibougamau tomorrow. I see it on my GPS, so it should be just coming up here another few hundred meters, and then we'll see what this place is all about. The thing with Quebec usually is you can never go wrong. I mean, usually the places are all really nice and clean and stuff. The Forestel, I would say, has definitely been an exception over the last couple of years. Not really sure what's happened, but that is typically the spot where everybody likes to go. And it's a busy spot, that's for sure. Man, this place is pretty remote. Definitely in the middle of nowhere. But we're going to settle in shortly here. And as always, I want to thank you guys for riding along with me. This is day one of a 7-day excursion in northern Quebec. It's going to be awesome. It's already amazing, but I hope you guys follow along for this ride series. It's going to be epic. We'll give you guys the lowdown on the different places and stuff that we're staying. And if you don't have Val-d'Or on your radar, this neck of the woods is a beautiful place to ride. Alright guys, welcome to Pouvoirie du Nord Outfitters. We're just rolling into the lodge here. It looks awesome. Definitely looking forward to this spot. It looks beautiful. Wow. So we'll keep you posted on this one, guys, because this is definitely a new spot for us. I think we've got a cottage for like 10, so we'll see how it goes. But so far, like what I'm seeing. Mint! That was good, man. That was really good. He's got everything. What do you need?
What do I need?
Dinner.
6:30 is fine. Like 6:30.
That's what we had.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Perfect, Sean.
Wow, this place is awesome. Nice spot, dude.
Okay. What about what are we doing for booze?
We can figure that out in a sec.
Well, yeah.
I'll come in here. It looks nice.
I usually have a drink in the room, man. You know, like tradition. You know, buddy, come on. Where you been hiding all these years?
All right, let's go find the cottage. 17. It's the big one he said over here. Looks like it right there, and we got the right side. So that's 16, and we're 17, right next to it. All right, let's go check this place out.
He's pretty big with a bean up top. All right, well, as you can see, we're just getting settled into our chalet here. But as always, appreciate you guys all watching. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lots more content coming from this Northwestern Quebec tour. And we'll see you guys on the trail tomorrow.